Good, happy Wednesday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started. First up, AG Rhode Island man arrested after shooting, killing mother at Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center in Lebanon. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9.
Or Tessalone. At 1:15 this afternoon, investigators say 49-year-old Travis Frink of Warwick, Rhode Island, walked into Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center, signed in at the visitor's desk, then went to the ICU. Within 10 minutes, he allegedly shot and killed his mother, 70-year-old Pamela Ferrier of Groton.
Today was an incredibly stressful day and a tragic day for the affected family.
The crime scene is still being investigated, but I can report that more than one shot was fired.
The facility was evacuated as more than 100 first responders rushed to the scene. Investigators say Frink was arrested as he was trying to leave the hospital grounds.
This is a tragedy that struck the city of Lebanon today, and certainly the victim and the victim's family.
No one else was hurt during the incident, a testament, police say, to their preparation for situations like this.
This is why we train for the things that we train for. This is why we put those resources into the things that we prepare for, and today was the true test. Our collaborative nature today is the only way this was mitigated as safely as it was.
The hospital echoes that, saying its entire staff has done active shooter training.
People did exactly what we instructed them to do.
State police now want to hear from anyone who knows where Travis Frink was over the past few days. Frink is expected to be arraigned tomorrow for first-degree murder in Grafton County Superior Court. Reporting live in Lebanon tonight, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
And just into the newsroom tonight, video from outside Frink's home in Warwick, Rhode Island. There was a significant police presence there this evening. Warwick police officers and the department's chaplain went to the home to talk to other family members. And the active shooter alerts sent thousands of employees and parents into evacuation mode.
And their families were trying frantically to reach them. WMUR's Jean Mackin joins us live outside Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center with their experiences. Jean.
And people who work here at the medical center say they do practice for this. They do hold those drills. But today, when that alert came over a code silver, they knew for the first time it was the real thing. The main entrance to Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center is back open tonight, with the State Police Major Crime Unit parked outside, investigators still working inside. Hours earlier, this was the scene. Staff and patients evacuated to the parking lots after an active shooter alert.
You hear an alert, you just respond immediately and you go. You just do what you have to do.
We have a alert system on our computers and it pops up and, at first it said shelter in place, so I just locked my office door.
I was thinking about the people that I love who are also in the building and wanting to make sure that they got out. So as I'm running out of the building, or walking fast anyway, we're all texting.
The medical staff evacuated patients using every wheelchair they could find, saying they moved quickly, trying to be caring and calm.
Every emotion possible. We made sure that we stayed as calm as we could and contacted the people inside the hospital that we knew, and everybody is okay.
While the main campus of the medical center evacuated, police moved in. First responders headed toward Dartmouth Hitchcock, and families gathered outside waiting for word. Like Bill Ryan, his wife is an ER nurse.
But I'm just trying to make sure my two kids have their mom home for dinner.
And things are slowly getting back to normal here tonight. We've seen medical staff moving in and out the entire medical center, including the ICU where the shooting took place, scheduled to be fully open tomorrow. Live in Lebanon, Jean Mackin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Teen shot on Boston Common, 3 people in custody. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
Honeypot Hill Orchards, just 20 miles west of Boston. The orchards are filled with trees bursting with apples and pears just ripe for the picking. Honeypot Hill Orchards in Stowe, Mass. On the web at honeypothill.com.
Someone got shot, and we looked around, and there was just probably 30, 40, 50 people just running.
It was still daylight, 6:45, when gunfire erupted near the bandstand. For a moment, the stunned crowd on the Common froze, then scattered.
Mass exodus, people were like turning around as soon as they heard active shooter, it's like leave.
Many students were sitting near the bandstand. This young woman so terrified she ran right out of her shoes.
I was that scared, yeah.
What did you hear?
I just heard like a bunch of gunshots.
Witnesses heard at least a dozen shots, maybe more. Police found a victim suffering multiple gunshot wounds and took off in pursuit of 3 men, 2 on mopeds, 1 on foot. He ran down into the T. This Emerson student saw the suspect take off down the tracks, police chasing after him.
When the train came, I was about to board, right? And he just like ran in front of me and go into the tunnel.
Boston police descended on the Common in droves, city leaders not hiding their frustration.
This is getting ridiculous. Tonight, somebody could have been seriously hurt here. It's the people that are around them, the random stray bullets that go flying around the city of Boston is what I can't stand for anymore.
I'm not really sure if it's gang or drug or what the motive is. I can tell you the individuals were known to each other, so it wasn't a random act.
Still a large police presence on the Common at this hour. Much of the Common is police taped off, as you can see behind me. The victim, we are told, is a 19-year-old from Hyde Park. He suffered life-threatening injuries. He's at Tufts Medical Center. Police now asking for witnesses, anyone who was here who saw anything, know anything, to please come forward. We're live on Boston Common tonight. I'm Mary Salata, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. School district reject budget proposal for 3rd time. The Mount Blue Regional School District, or RSU9, voted against a proposed school budget for the 3rd time Tuesday night, according to Superintendent Tom Ward. Nearly $1 million from last year was cut from the $32 million budget proposal. More than 30 staff members would have been laid off had it passed. The budget was rejected by a vote of 2,893 to 1,608. The school district will hold a meeting Thursday night at 7 p.m. on the Mount Blue campus to begin the process of creating a new budget proposal. Financial service giant Pix 6 currency trades for now through December. The year may be nearing its last lap, but Norm isn't done with the currency trade, setting 6 to run through the end of 2017. Here are what Japanese financial service firms recommend. Get even more bearish on the US dollar. Sell the British pound against the Canadian dollar. The quack is looking suspicious, sheepish. Short the dollar against China's yuan. Watch out for South Africa rand. Playing off paths. And those are the 6 things. Irma death toll in U.S. rises to 22 as power restored to over 2 million. The death toll from Hurricane Irma has climbed to 22 in the United States following its path of devastation across the Caribbean through the southeast U.S. over the weekend, while power has now been restored over to 2 million customers in Florida. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you back here later on today with the news. Goodbye, everyone.